Coming to you live from a place betwixt space and time. No, sorry, I meant the space that's between your countertops and your oven. That's like super annoying to clean. Same thing. It's Good Morning Moonbase with your host, James Turner.
Good morning, Moonbase. I'm your host, James Turner, more at 11. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I hope you're doing well today. We've got a good one planned for you. We've got a great guest, an okay guest. We have a guest. And I'm sorry. It's early. I didn't have enough coffee. I'm feeling punchy. Our guest is great. I love our guest. Hey, thanks to all of you over at the Patreon at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun for supporting not only Good Morning Moonbase, but everything that we do here at Loading Ready Run, whether it be streams here in this office or down the hall in Studio A, or if it's Chill Point or Checkpoint or Commodore Hustle or whatever. We make a lot of stuff, and we can do it because of your support over at the Patreon at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. Or you can become a subscriber here on Twitch with bits, or you can be a member on one of the many YouTube channels. Hello, YouTube, if you're watching over there. You can also check out the store at store.loadingreadyrun.com if you would like to buy some merchandise and support us that way. Or you can give Wheeler $5 at a con. I don't think we actually see any of that money, but that's fine. The boy needs a win. All right. Today on the show, it's Serge.
Me. Hi. How's it going?
Hey, it's Patreon, Serge.
Ooh,
Good.
Patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun.
If we just
the
keep
reason
saying
for all this, I can't exist if not for the Patreon.
Yeah,
apparently.
if we just keep saying the Patreon over and over again.
So, James, I got to ask.
Yeah.
So, it's first thing in the morning.
I mean, it's 10 after 10, but
yeah, but
sure.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh,
here,
sure.
I caught some strays because you said it's early and you hadn't had coffee yet.
Yeah, that was a lie.
I'm literally the coffee guy.
Yep.
Like, I could be making us incredible coffee right now.
I did think about that. I just thought about it too late last night. I was literally laying in bed,
You
and
could
I
have
was
just
like,
texted me and be like, hey,
I
Serge,
know.
when you wake up, put all your
Yeah.
coffee stuff in a box
I know.
and make me coffee in the morning. You know what I'd
I
say?
know. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I know I could have done that. I just didn't do that. I mean, I had coffee this morning, and I don't need second coffee.
You don't need second coffee?
Ben,
Ben, he doesn't know about second coffee.
Oh, I'm sure after being friends with you for years, he knows all about second
I mean,
coffee.
I'm very familiar with second coffee. I just don't need second coffee.
Ben, he says he doesn't need second
well,
coffee.
that's insanity.
Yeah. Look, I get my one coffee in the morning, and then, and only if it's, well, Sunday I generally have second coffee, or if I'm streaming at the office in an evening, generally. I'll go to the coffee shop and grab another coffee.
You'd be so much happier if you had second coffee.
I don't think I would. I've tried a lot of things to make myself happier.
I heard the same thing about heroin.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Ben, he doesn't know about second heroin.
Let's go heroin, Hark. Let's go. Oh, dear. All right. Serge, how are you doing today?
Doing good. Chilling, partying like a rock star.
God, I haven't heard that one for a while.
Yeah. You got mad at me last time when I didn't say it.
Like on the show?
Yeah.
When you were here the first time?
You brought me in. You're like, how's it going, Serge? I'm like, good.
And you didn't
And then
do
you
didn't
waited.
do the line?
Yeah. And I was like, look, it's a new show. I want like a new me. And you're like, I don't like change. So I thought I'd hit you with something, familiar to bring it back.
That's fair.
It's kind of like when I throw to Paul and he doesn't say,
He doesn't say hello.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Say the line. Are you excited to be back on the show? This is your second appearance
This
on
is
Good
number
Morning.
2. Yeah.
You haven't been here for, it was like October or something last year.
So last time I was given like a form to fill out. Like, what's your favorite breakfast cereal? What kind of quiz would you like to do?
Yeah.
And this time I showed up at my call time and nothing.
Yeah.
And so now I'm a little bit nervous. Like, what do I do? What has Good Morning Moonbase become?
It's kind of a vibe show, honestly,
Sure.
which is what I kind of wanted. Like, there's some Ben's put something together. We'll do a little quiz here in a second. I got some stuff to talk about later with some music. I figured maybe we could do a Good Morning Moonbase book club because all three of us have actually read some amount of that Dungeon Crawler Carl series.
I'm moving slower on the latest one, which I apologize for.
That's fine.
I'll get it back to you soon.
I am just, we'll get into it later. I'm almost on
Okay.
book 4. I've already got book 5 ready to go.
Okay. That means I need to finish book 3 or
I know Ben's probably read at least 4 chapters.
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah,
of book
about that.
book one.
Of book 1.
Yeah,
so it's going
okay.
to be a great book club, but
Yeah.
we'll get into that.
It's no fair. You gave it to me just as Pocopia came out.
There's always going to be a video game,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah.
got to set aside some time for the things in life like reading.
Yeah, I
Or
can't
I
read
could
books.
Play more video
Or you
games.
could play
I'm
more
too
video
busy
games.
gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every kid explaining why they failed at high school. I can't read books. A video
Yeah,
game just came out.
Why would I read a book when I can watch a 68-second TikTok?
Yeah,
That just
yeah.
tells me everything that happened.
Clearly.
Yeah. All right. Well, when I invited you on the show last week, you were like, "Can we get chicken?"
Yeah.
You figure that out?
No.
Okay. Because I was like, "What? Where are we going to get chicken at 10 o'clock in the morning?"
Oh, I mean, I didn't have the green light for it. I would have made it happen.
You can put it just opened. You could put an order in right this moment, and it
Joe?
would likely
Who?
show.
What chicken place just opened?
I
So
think
they're okay. Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
So Victoria is experiencing what I like to call a wealth of Korean fried chicken right now. There's like 6 restaurants.
This is kind of what happened. I mean, I think this is very similar to what happens in other cities, especially like our size, where a new type of eatery will come in.
Yep.
It will overtake the city.
Yep.
And then most of them will go away, and we'll keep like a couple.
Yeah,
Like
the-
it happened with frozen yogurt. It happened with cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Yep.
It's happening with Korean fried chicken right now.
It's so huge.
It's so big. Yeah.
Yeah. Picture, I mean, for people who never had Korean fried chicken, imagine KFC, but better.
Better. Yeah, but significantly better.
Yeah, better flavors, better chicken, better experience.
I like how it's like if you haven't had Korean fried chicken, the only thing you'll probably know is KFC. You filthy.
Yeah.
Sorry. I guess I could have said Popeyes. I don't know. Most
Popeyes is not-
most of them are American.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Never been to Popeyes.
You haven't been to Popeyes?
I've never been to Popeyes.
We have a couple here now too.
Why would I have Popeyes when we have Korean fried
well,
chicken?
it's a much for me. It's a much different. I mean, it's fast food Korean fried chicken, I guess. But like, I'd put Popeyes like right there with KFC, right? Like, it's the same kind of very plain, battered deep fried chicken,
Sure.
and it's nothing like.
How's their gravy though? Because that's what always won me over with KFC. Their gravy. Ooh.
I actually don't. I'm not a huge fast food gravy guy. I could ask Ashley. She's a huge fast food gravy person.
Okay.
It's like her jam.
Yeah.
I tried Mary Brown's for the first time in town.
Oh
recently.
yeah. That's another.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's
Never even
okay.
heard
It's
of that
okay.
one.
They do like I wanted like a Nicole and I basically got like a box that it's just a bunch of fries, a mess of chicken strips, and a bunch of chicken wings.
Okay.
And I was just like,
These?
yeah. And you get like 4 sauces, and I'm like a little sauce slut, so like that's all I needed.
You heard it here first, folks. All right. So.
But Korean fried chicken.
Yeah.
So there is a very big franchise out of Korea with the worst name ever. It's BB.Q.
Yeah.
So BBQ chicken. Have fun Googling BBQ
Yeah.
chicken, right? You're gonna get so many hits. And they've started opening locations all over Canada, and one is opening in Victoria. which is
Oh,
kinda hype.
okay.
And the reason we got excited about this was actually when I was living in Alberta. What was it, 2 years ago when Joe and I
when
got
you were
exiled to Alberta for 8
redoing
months?
your new house? Yeah.
We just, there was one near where my parents were, and we didn't have anything else to do. Didn't have any friends in Alberta. Slow tear coming. All we had was chicken.
All we had was
chicken and each other. And we really liked that. And we found out that one was opening in Victoria, and we've been checking our calendar. We've been checking like Google Maps every day.
Where is it?
It's not a great location. It's in Mayfair Mall, attached to the H Mart.
Oh.
There's that weird box that's like facing the
Oh.
exterior as you walk in. It was like a phone.
It used to be a wireless wave.
Something like that. Yeah.
I do remember that now. Okay, I remember seeing signs now that and is it open now?
It's the soft open is today.
Oh, the soft is
The soft open is today. Yeah.
and
so-
right now, like at 10 a.m.
Joe?
Joe,
I saw her in chat earlier.
She's kind of like your manager, eh?
Actually, yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Not even kind of like actually
Yeah.
is that Joe's actually just my manager.
Yeah.
According to our taxes, she is my manager.
All right. So where? Okay, and they're open and they're open now. They're open at 10 a.m. because we could get some chicken.
Let's get some chicken.
I don't know who Joe, but Joe.
Joe doesn't drive. No, we'd have.
But
we'd
you
have-
also brought the car, right? You have the car here, so even if
I
she
mean,
did
am I
drive-
just leaving? Am I?
Surely we can. Hold on.
Great
If I-
podcast. I'll be back in an hour with chicken. Stretch for time.
You would only be the second person who was the guest of the show to have left
Midway?
midway through.
Joe says it's 10% off today, and it's open.
And I think it's open. But we can't. We don't have anybody who can get there and back like quickly.
We could get delivery.
Are they on delivery? There's no way
not for a soft
There's
open.
no way they're delivering on a soft open.
All right. Who else do we know with a car? Beej is asleep.
Wait. So what's the name of this place again?
BBQ chicken.
BBQ.
You have to put the period in. BB period Q, and it'll pop up.
Period Q.
BB period Q chicken.
That's dumb.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
I recommend the Mala Hot.
Okay, so BB.
I can't find a single fried chicken place that is open.
Yeah, well, I was looking last night, and okay, so
Yeah, the Woogly in chat's got it. You have to spell out the word period too. It's really
I don't even. Oh, is this their website?
Yeah,
this might
no.
be their website.
Well, you're gonna find like
Oh, yeah,
800
okay.
locations.
Yeah, and so they're pretty good though. But
Yes.
like, where would you put them above like some of the like more artisanal?
So here we go. Why do I like this place?
why?
The problem with the vast majority of Korean fried chicken places in Victoria is they only do chicken. And sometimes I want a vegetable.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, my favorite chicken in the city is Chicken 649.
Yep.
They don't even have rice,
Yeah.
right? They have chicken,
Chicken.
potato wedges,
Yep.
and pickles.
Yep.
Like, that's it. Or
Yeah.
and a can of Coke. And it's
Pickle's a vegetable.
a pickle is a vegetable. I mean, thank you, but like,
He's not
so
wrong.
like the issue is I want to be able to go to a place and have like a meal. And a lot of the places here, as good as they are and as high quality as their chicken are, it doesn't have a lot of variety.
Right.
And so this place, I can actually go and be like, yeah, I'd like some sides. I'd like to put it all together. And this is one of the few places. I actually took Ben to a BBQ chicken in Toronto. Ben?
Yeah, it was really good. I appreciate that they're not too afraid to. They actually give you spicy food. They don't look at the table of white people and go, nah, we'll tell
and
you we're
tone
giving
it
you
down?
spicy."
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But
Who did I hurt? Was Pywo sweating or was it Koo that was sweating? I can't remember. One of them was
I
like,
think it was Koo.
one of them was like, no, I'm sorry, man.
But like, what I liked about it was that this was the impetus for your and my tradition.
Oh.
Now, right? Because this is where you learned about fire chicken.
Oh, sorry, that tradition. I thought you meant the tradition of me always taking us to the wrong place at least
no. But that did also happen.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out about that when the vlog comes out.
Yeah. Serge continued his tradition of going to the wrong place, and it was either closed
Okay,
or not
so
where
you know how we're
needed to
talking
go.
about this is like a franchise?
Yeah.
There's enough locations in Toronto that there's two on the same street, but like far enough away.
Oh, okay.
And so we were coordinating with another group to meet at a restaurant, and I gave them one address that was further away, and then I took us to the first one.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the wrong one. You sent everybody. Oh.
Yeah, but then I had to buy a second car to get us to where they were.
Oh, okay. You
and
went
we,
to them.
And we
Okay.
were late. Well, of course I did,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I was the one
yeah.
organizing it. But man, boy, did I feel dumber than a sea cucumber at that moment. I was like, I'm just going to walk into the sea and die. Don't mind me. Forget the fact that not landlocked. There's a Great Lake there, but still.
That's landlocked.
That's landlocked. So yeah, that's why I like BBQ chicken. It has a great variety of flavors.
It does, yeah.
It has,
And there
it has
are
a salad. God, sometimes I just need a salad, man.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's like because there are a bunch of good places here in town.
Yep.
649,
So many.
Chimac,
Thunderbird.
Although I've never been huge on Thunderbird.
Thunderbird, I like because they have quaffles. You can have chicken and quaffle.
Oh yeah, that's
Right?
true. I guess I haven't actually been there in probably years.
Sure.
But
Yeah. 649 has the best sandwich.
yeah,
Thunderbird has the chicken and quaffle.
yeah.
Chimac, you feel like you're on a boat.
Chimac, yeah, like it definitely.
Chimac is the best sit-down experience
Yeah,
and
well,
like hang out.
But
Yeah.
but also Chimac, what do they have for vegetables? They have cheese corn.
yeah,
They have cheese corn. They have chicken. They have poutine. They have beer.
They have
Yeah.
daikon.
Once again, Ben saying that pickle is vegetable.
pickle is vegetable.
They all have the pickles. Like that's like I don't think you can have Korean fried chicken without the pickles.
Okay, well, we're definitely obviously going to go for chicken after this, right?
Yeah. For what
Yeah.
it's worth, they
Okay.
do also have salad at Chimac. We just always get the fire chicken.
The fire chicken is very good.
I think I've had the salad. Joe?
Joe, where's our chicken?
No, don't yell about chicken. I was going to ask her to rate the salad. You don't get to ask her where. where the chicken is.
I
Yeah.
mean, we asked you like 8 minutes ago.
Oh,
Surely.
Jesus. Yeah. I'd host chicken dinner tonight. Winner chicken dinner.
What? No, I mean lunch.
We're gonna go to IO Eat.
I'm hungry now.
So another tragedy, another absolute tragedy. Another good local Victoria restaurant is dying, and I have to go support it today. They're closing at the end of the month,
Yeah.
so I have to go buy all my favorite stuff. I mean, they have chicken. They have the
It's
chicken
true, they do
pate
have the-
skewers.
yeah.
Pate is the wrong word.
I did.
Oh my God.
I did literally.
Somebody
go down
save
there.
me. Satay.
You got there. You got there.
My brain.
Anyways, Serge is here, so we're talking about food, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't keep this gazelle-like figure without a lot of food, man.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. All right. You want to play a game?
Always.
Okay. So we're gonna play. I think we actually played. I don't know if we played this on the one you were on back last year, but you remember Mictal?
Remember
good
that's
old
what we did
Mictal?
last time.
So we did Mictal last
Yeah.
time, but I think we did. What we're gonna do this time is the crafting game.
There's a crafting game. What's
There's
the
a
crafting
crafting game now. This is super, so it's like
Oh,
very much
there's-
based off of like the spelling bee kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. There's so many of these.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of this one. We used to do the Mictal every week on 9 o'clock,
Okay.
and we kind of obviously when we stopped doing it, I kind of fell off playing this game. But I figured now that everybody here is a professional Minecraft player, myself who digs holes a couple times a week, Serge who hasn't touched the game in probably
year.
over a year, and Ben who told me before the show that he can craft a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, buddy.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we should be easily able to get all of the 13.
13.
I only know one right
Okay,
away.
Okay, I'm curious. Let's see
Yeah,
what Ben. What
Ben
can
start us off.
What can Ben do?
Yeah, without our help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna say nothing. Ben.
Isn't this like a frame or something? Like an item frame, maybe?
Damn right it is. Let's go.
All right. I know because that's what I put my Pokemon badges in.
Yeah, he's got the item frame. My man. All right, do you want me to take the really easy ones?
Yeah. Well, what do you got?
The whole leather armor set. So that's
Yeah.
4. So we get to make the leather booties. We get to make the leather hat. So all along the top. Oh, I mean, yeah, you making the pants first? What are you making?
Isn't it like this or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will work. Yeah.
And then the
I
pants.
think if you just click. Yeah, I don't think you need to click and drag.
Oh.
There you
That's
go.
way faster.
Although for some
It's
reason
breaking.
it's breaking.
And then the shirt is everything except leave the top open.
Okay, we're at 5 out of 15.
All right.
What else you got?
So the slab, I believe you can turn into. Can you do a chiseled slab? If you do, it's like put 2 slabs on top of each other. Is that? Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
Great.
thingy.
Good. Okay.
The soul sand.
Is that soul sand? I can't.
Actually, what block is that? I thought that was soul sand. Is that
It
not?
doesn't really tell me. It kind of looks like dirt or.
Put it anywhere in the Put it anywhere there. Yeah, it's okay. So that's mangrove.
Oh, well, okay.
So
that's
a
way
mangrove
easier now. Yeah.
wood, which means I think that's the only thing it can be used for, right?
Yeah, the log for that one. Yeah. The glass can be turned into panes.
Yeah. So that's 3 and 3, like 3 in a row. Yeah, like that, and then the same above. Yeah, there you go.
And then the Eye of Ender and the gas tier and the glass can turn into a crystal boom boom,
The end crystal.
the end crystal. And so I believe the recipe for that is you go around the whole outside, leaving the bottom open with glass. And the bottom 2 corners. And then I believe the eye is in the center and the tier is beneath it.
That a boy. That a boy. Okay. Okay.
We're at 9.
I got one if you'd like.
Sure.
The glass can be turned into a bottle. So middle left, middle right, bottom middle.
Oh, wouldn't have got that one.
Wouldn't have gotten that one. Interesting.
It's been a while.
I mean, yeah,
I do like
that's-
0 potions.
That's fair, but interesting. Okay. All right. We got 3 left. Man, what else can you make?
Scroll down a bit, Ben. Slabities.
It's the slab. I don't think the log, the bottom right log, like that mangrove, because that's like mangrove wood. right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if wood can be made. I don't know what else there is, actually.
Or 10 of 13.
Yeah. I don't think there's no tools to be made with like the stick and the
Fascinating.
if you put
Oh wait, isn't this like a? Isn't it like a composter or whatever?
Oh my
My
God.
man!
What a genius. Totally forgot about that one.
Let's go.
What if you put the wood in the just a 2x2? Does that do anything? Yeah, that guy, and then just the
I don't think so.
You do that, and then above it as well, like a No,
like a square.
There you go. Yeah, no,
No.
it doesn't do anything. Oh, the ladder. Yep, the ladder is a good one. Shoot, I don't know. No, I don't think you can really do.
Are you sad, Ben?
All right.
Can you try doing a box with the slabities but leave the center empty? I'm just like trial and error now.
No, that's not going to do it. Oh, is slabs and sticks a armor stand?
Oh yeah,
Is it
so
three?
3 along the bottom of the slabities, and then a cross at the. No.
Do those go down
Maybe
below?
the sticks. Yeah, the ones in the top corner. No. So 3 slabs along the bottom, and then the 2 sticks that are above it move down one. So like the top corners are empty. No. What is it?
No, slabs are armor stand is smooth stone.
Right.
No.
Oh, you're trying to make sign? That's the same recipe, but with the wood planks, not the slabs or the solid wood. I honestly think 12 out of 13 ain't bad.
Yeah. What's the last? Okay, I'm looking at Twitch chat now.
There's one more apparently to be made with.
Oh, with the that's okay. So that's a hint.
We're missing like bundle.
Oh, is it?
Else.
Can you make horse armor?
How do you make horse armor?
So
can you craft a saddle now?
Bottom. Oh, it's saddle. Yeah, it's saddle. It's the upside down, I think, glass. So like a V shape. No.
Maybe try the same thing as a glass bottle, but like the V the other way around.
Okay, so instead try there's a horse armor. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I have not played since I added horse armor.
I was just gonna say I'm pretty sure that is a fairly new craft.
Interesting.
Is getting back the is being able to do the horse armor.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I feel pretty good about the order we did. Ladder light was very funny.
Yeah. Forgetting the ladder is kind of wild. But
yeah. I mean, especially for the punch a chunk.
I don't use a ladder anymore. Is the
Really?
thing. No, I just use the Elytra.
You just fly? I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah. It gets to the point where I've been doing it for so long that like I don't know why I would be spending
20 minutes
of
your life.
of my life every week going up and down a ladder. It's just
that's valid.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not worth it. Have you thought about playing Minecraft anytime soon?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a good reason to get back on.
It's tricky,
right? Like
the way
you want that spark, right?
You do, and like the way they're doing the drops. And there's actually the new drop came out today. Actually, the new baby drop. I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know, the little guys update.
Yeah, it's like a little guy. So they redid all of the baby animals.
They're adorable.
They're super cute,
And
but it's
so-
not a huge reason to bring somebody back.
Did
right?
you watch Minecon?
I didn't.
Live? It's only like 20
I didn't
minutes.
watch it. I didn't watch it live because we
Sure.
were actually all here. But I did watch all of the relevant bits that I care about.
So they're adding new biomes now. Is that included in the little guy update, or is that
no?
the
That's
next
the next one. So this is the problem that I have with their current cycle. Is it used to be that Minecraft got a big update once a year.
Yep. Or maybe
And-
twice a year. But
Or, maybe one big update and a smaller little
Yep.
update here or there. I really liked that formula, but it was clear that they were overextending themselves
Yeah.
with these patches. They were trying to stuff too much into them. There was way too much crunch. And even though Mojang obviously has been owned by Microsoft for many years now, it's very clear that they have more or less complete control over their game, which is great and also understandable. It's the best-selling game of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
You're like, we'll let you do you.
You don't
Yeah.
buy that company and be like, all right, here are all the changes. You'd be like, keep please doing you. Make us billions of dollars, thank you. And they absolutely have. The problem is that everything needs to be constantly hyped.
Yeah.
And this is a problem that we have with Magic.
Yup.
And now it's kind of a problem that we have with Minecraft, where they're doing quarterly drops. And so they'll announce the drop about 4 or 5 months out, and then it'll go through its snapshot phase,
Yep.
and it'll
There's
go through
literally a new snapshot every week.
almost every week. Yeah.
Every single week, there's like, here's what we've added, here's what we've changed, here's what we've balanced. Like, give us feedback, and it's just
Well, and I genuinely love that that's a game that really leans on its community feedback.
Sure.
The problem is that we are now in a constant state of snapshots. There's
Yep.
always a new snapshot. There's always a new update. So, like, the baby animal update came out today, and I guarantee you by next week we're going to have the snapshot for the Chaos Cubed, which is the next update.
Yeah.
And it's a little tiring. But either way, the new update looks sick.
Yep.
They're adding the sulfur caves.
Right. The one after this.
The one after
We're
this,
not even
yeah.
talking about the one that came out today.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Well, there isn't really a whole lot in the one that comes out today. It's
They're little
literally
guys.
just all the little guys.
Little guys.
There's no new content. It's
No,
just it's a nice new update.
It's so funny to say there's no new content when there's 100 new models.
Yeah.
Right? Because
But-
every single thing that lives in the game that has a baby version they redid, including all the biome variants.
Yeah.
Like it's so much, and you're like, eh.
Yeah, I'll update my server, and I will probably interact with like a handful of the baby mods.
Yep.
But either way, the sulfur caves look really cool. The new sulfur cube looks sick and
Yep.
extremely cool for
Mini-games.
like mini games and stuff like that.
Yep.
They were really big on the fact that they want to give players as many sandbox experiences where they don't want to constantly be releasing content that tells a player how
Sure.
to interact with it. They want to give players new game mechanics that they can play with themselves and figure out how to make it work for them. And I'm really excited to see what happens with this. So
The amount of transparency that Mojang has with their development cycle, I think, is fascinating and
Yes.
kind of aspirational. And obviously, like a lot of companies in the past have also been burnt by that, right? Because
Yep.
you're like, here's what we want to do, and then people take that idea and run with it, and then like expectations become wildly mismatched when the game actually releases.
Yeah.
I mean, Hello Games being, oh my God, what's the name of that game? No Man's Sky.
Oh,
Being
yeah,
like
yeah.
the biggest example of people like vastly having misaligned expectations will actually happen. And mind you, they fixed it. That's also an incredible story of like
Oh, God.
17
Yeah.
free major releases
Yeah.
since. And then every time they make another one, everyone's like, you can stop now.
Please
You've done
stop.
it. Yeah. You've already won. You've proved your point.
We have forgiven you.
Yeah,
Everything is okay. Go work
But,
on your new game.
This is years and years ago now. Jens, like the lead guy, the red ponytail guy from Mojang,
Oh, yeah.
held up this little book, this tiny little book, and said, like, this is the like core, not necessarily secrets, but like design philosophy behind Minecraft. And I won't share all of it, but like they have this very specified version of like what is our game at the principle. And there's some really neat stuff that they did share. One was one block at a time.
Yeah.
And, if you're ever wondering why isn't there automation, why isn't like, mods adds a hammer that blows up like a 5x5 or whatever, and they've never done that. It's just about like, Another one they have is nothing will happen in the world that the player didn't initiate first.
Yeah.
Right? Like no effect without cause. Like make sure they have agency. And that's fascinating, right? Like if you strip away everything and you look at like how we make something, how this game exists, having that as a foundation, I want that book.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't know. But yeah, going back to when am I going to play again? I don't know, right? Because it's where does that spark come from? And especially when it would be something that I stream, I want to be able to tell a story. I want people to also be hype doing it too. I've been looking at modded again, but again, modded feels like in a weird spot as well. Like there's Stone Block 4, people are kind of hype about.
It's all very much the same stuff. Like this is why I got pretty burnt out on modded Minecraft, is that it doesn't feel like there's, I mean, unless you do something like the Pokemon mod packs and stuff like that, which is like fundamentally changing how you interact with the game, but also now you're playing a much different game than maybe the one that you're looking to enjoy. But
and then, I mean, obviously there's the Punch and Chunk server, but it's also weird to join a server that's like 18 months in or whatever.
I mean, it's about a year in, but there's very little that's happened on it. So you could definitely go find. And that's true. You could definitely go find your home and start having fun over there.
Yeah. I think the problem is after 4,000 hours, the expectations of like what I'm looking for an experience are kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, I joke all the time that I don't play Minecraft, right?
You have a podcast,
but I don't, right? Like I the way I I haven't actually like probably put more than like 100 hours into playing Minecraft in a very long time if you ignore 9 o'clock.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? Like so much of what I do is just it's a podcast. Yeah. It's basically a podcast. So I do not blame you for not just immediately jumping back in.
So the other thing that's kind of funny is I watch a lot of Minecraft content. I consume a lot of Minecraft content, and some of my favorite creators, that word, are people who will just make like a really cozy little not a creative world, but like a single player world, and just like, I made this little cabin and it's beautiful, like B00-100.
Yeah.
He's like, I've just made the most beautiful thing you could ever look at. And I'm like, oh. So that's kind of tempting. But then I worry that they're like, if I start streaming this, I'm like, well, why aren't you playing with James? Sure. Why aren't you doing this server? And you're like, well, I don't know. That it's what is the experience for myself? What is the experience for, the audience when they're watching? And how does that all lined up? It feels almost like too loaded. Does that make sense?
Speaking as somebody who's been exclusively playing cozy, building your own little thing kind of game, people enjoy that too.
No. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I understand, but I don't know.
Minecraft it's also a tricky one to share every aspect of that process. Like I feel like that's a hard thing to do. I think that's why Minecraft has predominantly, obviously there are a lot of Minecraft streamers out there. Yeah. But it has always been I think a better medium for Minecraft has always been YouTube than Twitch.
Sure.
Because I think that
let me condense 18 hours of work into 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that, and also like you're not getting stuck in a position where you're constantly designing by committee.
Sure.
Right? Like I think that kind of feedback is important. And like I watch a lot of the hermits like you do, and a lot of them stream.
They do now for sure.
But a lot of them are streaming just big things they're working on. They're obviously people are throwing out suggestions in chat and stuff like that, but they have a vision for what they want to do. Yeah. And I think that's generally pretty important, especially the way that because I mean that's very similar to how you play Minecraft, right? Like you want to do big, cool looking builds. Yep.
Well, I mean the other position that they have too, like the hermits in particular. So if you don't, if you're one of the people in chat who doesn't know what Hermitcraft is, take 25 massive YouTubers all playing on a server together. Yeah. Most of which are releasing a YouTube video, if not weekly, then like every other week or something like that. And their full-time job is to play Minecraft 40 hours a week. Right.
Probably more.
And that is, I think that's like a very important context for all of it. So like when they're streaming, you don't get the entire experience from start to finish because they already have this established medium of like, okay, the package, like the main vision that I'm making is going to be in a YouTube video, but I need to do 30 hours of work to get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the stream on for 3 hours. And I'm just going to chop trees and chat. Yeah. I'm just going to do this massive resource gathering thing and just like talk with my community. And they don't have to worry about the stream being the content, if that makes sense. Instead, it's like it's just like this thing that binds the process together. Like they're not showing the whole thing from start to finish, and that's kind of neat. Or they can just like screw around and goof off because there's like so many other people on the server that can be very collaborative. That can be pranks. That can just be like hangout social times, which the community loves to eat up. I mean, kind of like lure stuff. You love when we just hang out and we yap, and it's not, we're not showing you everything. But those interactions are really organic and really neat. And so like that works really well for them because the stream isn't all of it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's challenging. Yeah, I've flirted with the idea of trying to do like YouTube Minecraft as well for that same reason, but
It's a lot.
yeah, it's so much.
With all your spare time, I'm sure you could find the
the
ability to do all that super easily.
Just simply hire an editor, forehead.
Yeah, exactly. And just have, a couple extra hours in every day.
Yeah.
That would also be helpful.
Yeah.
If days were just 30 hours.
Oh my God. I'd get
so much more done.
I could stream 10 more hours a day.
Yeah. Imagine how much more work we could do.
Oh God. So yeah, it's complicated. The Facebook relationship complicated or whatever.
Surge is in a complicated relationship with Minecraft.
Yeah. It's not, I don't know. There's still too much emotional baggage to just be like, oh, just turn on the camera, forehead.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Hey, Ben, what did you prepare for us today?
Ben.
Oh, yeah.
What Ben do today?
So, I mean, we're talking about all the updates and things that have been going on with Minecraft, and I thought, hey, you know what is always like I really enjoy doing is reading patch notes for games, and sometimes out of context, patch notes can be quite hilarious to read and stuff. So what I've done is I've gathered a bunch of various different patch notes, and I'm going to present them to you, and it's your goal to guess what game.
As soon as you started saying this, I was like, I bet this is going to be a really good game if we have to guess the source. Incredible.
There
you go. All right.
So, without further ado, I'm going to. So thank you. Some will have multiple. Some will. I was only able to dig up one, but hopefully it works out. So, our very first one that we have, number one, is. Oh, what the heck happened to this? Hold on. Where's the?
I don't like. It's clipped on both sides. In the middle of the sentence is incredible.
There we go. Okay, fix deer so they are no longer shearable animals that mate with chickens to produce cows.
What?
That's incredible. Fix deer so they are no longer shearable animals that mate with chickens to produce cows. That's so many animals. Oh God, I'm trying to think of like I have to imagine this is some sort of survival crafting game.
Yeah, so what I can do to aid you is I can kind of give you the genre, and this is indeed a survival crafting game.
But I'm trying to think of deer.
Yeah, what survival crafter game has deer chickens, and cows, right?
If it helps, this is a mod.
Okay, mods makes it less helpful.
Oh, this is a mod of a game?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna go with Minecraft then.
Yeah,
you are correct. This is indeed this. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Great, perfect. This is Minecraft, specifically Terra Firmcraft for Java.
Ooh!
Thank you for centering that, Ben. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that's a great guess. Yeah, but I was like, there's no. In my brain, I'm just like, there's no
deer.
Yeah.
All right. Up next. This one was is the impetus for me doing this one.
Okay.
All right, ready? So, when targeting an enemy and using the roar, the enemy will be forced to poop. There will be a cooldown on both the T-Rex and the people who have recently pooped, so you can't poop block them with 10 Rexes.
T-Rex and pooping. Oh, okay.
This is also a survival crafting game.
Stupid games that have pooping. There's Rust I believe has poop. There's Ark has poop. There's
I haven't played either of those games.
Does Cult of the Lamb You said Cult of the Lamb isn't really a survival game, but that's a huge poop thing. I think they have. If it's T-Rexes, it's got to be Ark. If it's T-Rexes, that's like the only dino game.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's
you
like,
are correct.
Hey!
Is indeed Ark Survival Evolved.
And that's how
Ark
they
correct? No.
that's
no,
how they
bud.
worded that patch note.
Yeah.
No
Poop
poop
block?
blocking.
Poop block is pretty good.
Yeah.
Poop blocking is ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Some of these I don't know if they are games you've played.
Yeah.
So it could be more difficult.
I mean, I've never played Ark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you're able to get there. So, all right. Number 3. Adjusted frequency of tails so your statues aren't all of people hunting and vomiting.
Frequency
of tails.
I will say I have 4 patch notes for this one.
So are we gonna like?
So if we
cumulatively
don't
add
get
them to
it-
the same game, or
Yeah. If you need more, let me know and we can swap them out.
Adjusted frequency of tails so your statues aren't.
Statues is the key word here.
I'll say Twitch has got it.
Yeah,
Statues?
I'm trying not to look at chat.
No,
Here,
I can.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you the next one.
Yeah.
Wild Man now shows wildness in info card. Tweaked Wild Man to be equally hard to tame as gazelles.
Statues, vomiting, gazelles. Goodbye, chat. No spoiling the answers. Hell yeah. So in the grand world of wild patch notes, there are 2 kings. And I don't know if you know this. There's
Yeah.
2 kings for just the weirdest crap ever.
Okay.
And those are Dwarf Fortress
Yep.
and RimWorld. Because they are massive, massive, massive sandbox games that just have so much programming under the hood.
Right.
Like, if you find a weird one of, like, Cat Fountain is producing unhappy babies or something like that, right? Like
What about all pawns now have headbutt attacks that they can use if they're missing all other attacking body parts?
I think this has got to be RimWorld. I don't think this is Dortfort.
Well, then I'll go with Dwarf Fortress because why
That's
not?
like those are the 2.
Those are the 2?
They're the king of the weirdest crap.
All right.
Show
This
me.
is indeed where.
Okay. Okay.
I also have a 4th one of stomach is no longer a vital organ.
What kind of game is RimWorld?
So RimWorld is a colony management sim.
Oh,
So what
okay.
happens is you start off with like 3 or 4 dudes. You have to give them food. You have to like make them a base. But the place that it gets really, really, really wild is it's like, okay, there's like a whole factory crafting thing like that. You arm your people. You feed your people. They have traits. Enemies like monsters will attack. Bandits will attack. Cannibals will attack.
Okay.
And it is a knowledge game.
All right.
Right? Like, it feels like one of those games that until you get your first 300 hours under your belt, you're going to be like, I don't really know what I'm doing or what's supposed to happen here.
Have you actually played it?
I haven't because it's not surge safe.
Fair.
Like, I don't want like a schizophrenic homophobe to go berserk and kill one of the other people and then eat them. Like, it's right. Like,
Okay.
Like, you're like, cool, man. I'm really glad you programmed misogyny into your
your
game.
game.
Like,
Okay,
it's neat that exists, but that's not the sort of thing that I want to have to unpack or deal with in front of an audience.
Fair
and you
enough.
can.
That's a
There's
good
a
way to
lot.
put it. Yeah.
There's a lot of people that can kind of hand wave and ignore that sort of stuff.
Yep.
It's like, Mugenics is supposed to be one of the tightest roguelike games that exists in 2026, and I don't want to play a video game that's a play on words for eugenics in 2026, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Fair enough.
All right, number 4. Characters can now punch each other and cause tantrum spirals of punching.
See, like, this sounds, I'm going to lock it in right now. We can have more. This sounds peak Dwarf Fortress. This sounds peak Dwarf Fortress.
All right. Is he right?
You are indeed correct.
Ah!
Right? Right? All right. I want to see the rest. Man, this game is wild.
Yeah, I have 4 for this
Yeah,
one in
of
total.
course you do.
Number 2 was adventurers can drink blood spatters even if they're not dehydrated.
Yep.
Hospital patients and babies don't shut off the brain of people carrying them, again.
Yeah, dude.
Stopped zombie cats from adopting dwarves.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I know a little bit more about Dwarf Fortress than I did about RimWorld.
I
but-
played so when they did the graphical update,
Right.
I checked out Dwarf Fortress, and it's It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And what you get from that game is people who tell these incredible, like immersive, emerging narratives. But what they don't tell you is you need this like underlying expertise of the mechanics of the game to be smooth enough that you can let those narratives come out. Because you'd be like, oh, it'd be really cool if like I did a playthrough where I got bullied into naming all of my dwarves after members of Loading Ready Run. And this like this giant woman appeared and stepped on Cameron to death. Right? And I was like, you know what? I think that's the way that Cameron would want to go.
Yeah.
It's just being stomped to death by a giant woman. That's great. But what they didn't tell you is I had to spend like 2 hours banging my head against the desk to figure out how to automate the creation of chairs because my dwarves need chairs and there's 8,000 different types of wood and there's just drop down menu after drop down menu after drop down menu of just like, well, you need a crafting dwarf who knows how to woodwork in the station, and you need to like the logistics of everything you do.
Yeah.
And it's like the end result is great. You know, Cameron dies by being stepped on by a giant woman.
Yeah.
But in order to get there, I was like, this is too many systems, man. Like,
All right.
just beam 500 hours of knowledge directly into my brain so I can enjoy this, please.
All right, we're at the halfway point.
All right.
Number 5. The incomprehensible artifact found in the halls of fabrication now has appropriate flavor text for its incomprehensibility.
The incomprehensible artifact.
This is, for our genre, an MMO.
Oh, what is that weird space suit one that our friends play in Discord? Ben, the free-to-play one?
Oh, Warframe.
Warframe?
Warframe.
This is not Warframe.
I would believe it though, honestly. Incomprehensible artifact found in the halls of fabrication now has an appropriate flavor text for its incomprehensibility.
I've got 3 in total for this
Okay,
one.
I have a second guess, but I already locked in, so I'll try again at the end to give James a try.
Well, let's get the second one up here.
All right. Oop, hold on. This is the best one of them, in my opinion. Oops. Slaves are now easier to steal from, you monster.
Okay.
What MMO has slaves?
Slaves are now easier to sell from, you monster.
That's a good patch note. This is good. Oh,
What's your guess then?
I don't want to cloud you. I was gonna say this could be Guild Wars.
Well, I have a name here. Vivek's underwear is now the same color as his loincloth for those of you who previously checked.
I don't know who Vivek is. This is gonna be like 14 or something, and everyone's gonna laugh at us for not
Is
knowing
it
who
Final
Vivek
Fantasy
is.
14?
It is not.
Okay.
Okay. Because
This-
Vivek does sound like a Final Fantasy game.
This is, and so a couple people in chat did get it at the end there, The Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what? That is a game that it makes sense would have slaves.
Yeah. Is that a game that still works?
Oh yeah, no, they're going
They're
hard.
still going hard on that
Yeah,
one?
every Game Awards they come up and they talk about we're on like our 15th or season or whatever.
All right.
I've heard it's good.
All right.
I just don't have time for an MMO in my life.
Yeah. All right, we're back to survival games with number 6.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
Why? I don't know what happened to this. Grass runs twice as fast as it used to.
Runs?
Yeah.
Grass runs twice as fast. Where does grass...
Where grass run?
What is grass?
What is happening to this thing? I'm trying to fix it while you guys are thinking about this.
Is there only one quote for this game, or does it have or one example for this game?
I have 3 for this
Okay, grass run.
I don't know what, like, grass runs twice as fast as it
Yeah.
used to. Where would grass run? Where does it have to go?
Is your fridge running? Then you better go catch it, right?
What grass is running, though?
All right, number 2.
All right. Nudity and censoring will display as pants. It's being worked on.
Nudity displays as pants. Is this survival crafter with nudity? This
So
must
now
be this must be Rust.
Rust? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is this Rust?
You are correct. This is
Yeah.
Oh. I like how nudity is what gave gave it to
well,
us.
there's a couple of games that like their thing is like, you have poop or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one I had was resources should maybe hopefully not kill you anymore while harvesting them.
Just professionally typed out
Yeah.
patch notes.
Yeah.
Not casual at all.
I mean, all right. I don't want to interrupt Ben's bit. I keep having like sparks of inspiration.
No, go for it. Yeah.
So, like, have you been following the peak community announcement stuff?
No, I have not.
It's great, honestly. It's mostly in the form of like YouTube Shorts or probably TikToks, and they've got this girl, and she just like no filter, whatever, just swears and stuff like that. She's like, "Hey, so here's some Q&A." It's like, "Who's Bing Bong's wife?" And like, Bing Bong's wife is just a normal woman. And then one of the questions was like, "The game is dead." And she's just like, go F yourself. And just like without missing a beat and just keep going. And I kind of love it. And so like Satisfactory has taken a very kind of like meme approach with their like community updates as well. So it's nice for it to have some personality.
I think that it definitely benefits the companies who can get away with it.
Sure.
Right? Like there's definitely like you're probably never going to see something quite so casual or I guess crass in like a WoW patch note.
Ben?
I mean, we get like definitely not crass. You get snarky.
You get
ones.
snarky, jokey ones.
I mean, WoW has since adopted like the April Fool's Day patch notes kind of style thing too. Where on April Fools they'll release like a bunch of patch notes that aren't actually happening but are funny and memey and stuff. But
I mean, speaking of that's like next week.
Yeah.
That's speaking of Minecraft. That's Minecraft's big thing is that they release
the April Fool update. Yeah,
like a proper, really good update.
Was the last one the potato?
No, the last one was like the alternate dimensions with like you went back to that like your home base. You'd create a new world using a bunch of modifiers.
Oh, that one was good.
Yeah,
they made like a roguelike out of it almost.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That was the last one we did on 9 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah, potato was the year before that. Yeah.
All right. Next one, number 7. We're on Fantasy RPG.
Okay.
Fantasy RPG. Okay.
Fixed occasional issue where a guest would arrive to a player's wedding dead.
Incredible.
That's amazing.
I'm going to guess that. Fable.
Ooh, are you locking that in?
Is there more than one example?
Yes.
Crap. I'll pencil that in for now.
Okay. All right.
Fixed occasional issue where sorry, you said
I have 4 for this.
Fantasy RPG.
Fantasy RPG.
Yeah, I'll see another one.
Okay. Fixed rare instance of couriers who would appear only dressed in a hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in Fable.
You're gonna lock in Fable.
I'm gonna lock in Fable.
Surge is incorrect.
No.
Only
I think the next one will really give it away.
All right.
I mean, I'll just go with like some like Skyrim nonsense.
You are correct. It is Skyrim.
No, you can get married in Skyrim?
Yeah, dude.
I thought, isn't Skyrim like your favorite game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never gotten. I guess I don't play that game to marry people. Because like in Fable, like marriage is like a huge thing. They're like you could romance every single NPC. I have no idea who you can marry in Skyrim, like
You
at
get
all.
it's a band of Mara, I want to say, and you can give it to somebody who you want to marry. Huh. Fixed a rare issue where players could become stuck in the Night Mother's coffin during Death Incarnate.
That's the last one for Skyrim.
It's the second last one. This one was kind of in a different form, but I wanted to add it in because I thought it was funny because they were talking about the bugs that introduced with the patch that they're working on, but they wanted to release the patch anyway, which is bugs introduced, dragons occasionally flying backwards. We are working on this.
That's what we call a regression bug.
That's good.
That's very good.
All right, number 8. This is a sci-fi roguelike.
Okay, sci-fi roguelike.
Yeah.
Sci-fi roguelike.
Fixed a bug that caused you to have multiple primary limbs if you regenerated a previously dismembered primary limb.
Ooh, what can you? I'm probably familiar with this game, but have never played it. Sci-fi roguelike where you can regenerate. I'm gonna lock in. Is Risk of Rain a sci-fi?
I would
call it that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. I regret to inform you, there's no limb
There's no
dismemberment.
limb
in Risk of
dismemberment?
Rain.
It is not that.
Damn.
Patch note number 2. Inanimate objects that are on fire or being attacked will no longer be too distracted to allow you to place objects on or in them.
Wait, what?
Sci-fi roguelike where you can place objects.
Inanimate.
That
objects?
implies it's probably turn-based. and includes limb dismemberment?
Last one.
Yeah.
Fixed a bug that caused ick slugs birthed by a snail mother to adopt a docile demeanor.
I don't know this game. I have no idea what an
I
ick
don't-
slug or a snail mother is.
Yeah.
This is Caves of Cud.
Oh.
I mean, you know what? That makes sense. Sci-fi roguelike. Interesting. This is supposedly one of the greatest games of all time. And I also worry, I would put this in the same category as Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld.
It's just too.
It's so much.
There's just so much.
It's
yeah.
so much. And I've been told it can be approachable, and if I got into it, I'd probably really enjoy it. It's also a game that doesn't have what I would call like the best visuals. Like it's almost like original Dwarf Fortress was I want to call it ASCII.
Yeah.
Right?
Very
And-
text based and yeah.
And Caves of Cud is just like a level beyond that. So it's like top down. A lot of the art is kind of abstracted just because there's so much that you can do. Like, how do you visualize it, right?
Fair.
All right.
Last one?
Last two.
Oh, last two. All right, let's go.
I do have a bonus one, too. That
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. This one is a strategy role-playing game.
Okay.
Okay.
Mercenary companies of cultures that have camel riders unlocked will no longer include tons of camels for no reason.
What did you call this genre?
This is a grand strategy role-playing game.
Grand strategy role-playing game? Oh God, brain.
Strategy RPG.
Chat has windmill slammed it.
Camel riders?
I have 3 more for
'Kay,
this.
keep going.
They are all absolutely insane.
Okay. Yep.
The cooldown between Great Holy Wars has been increased to 30 years.
So
So, like-
something with kingdom. I can't remember.
Yeah.
He's on the right track.
I'm gonna say Crusader Kings 3.
You are absolutely
What?
correct. Yes, that is Crusader Kings 3.
What? I don't even know what this game is. And it's the third one?
Yeah.
So what if you could play something like, it's mostly medieval focused, something like Civilization, but instead of actually managing your cities and your war stuff, which you do a little bit, it's mostly about the relationships. It's just like, okay, I'm going to marry my third cousin off to the prince of this other country.
Oh,
and
so
then
you can-
I'm going to
okay.
raise their kid to like usurp and take over this region.
Yeah, and, your bastards will no longer sneak out of your court.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good one.
Stuff like that, right?
That's a
like
good
it's
one.
about like affairs and like the politics and that rather than like the micro spreadsheet stuff.
In
I
the-
bounced off this game so fast.
Huh.
In the realm of, funny written notes, too. If you convert to feudalism, all your vassals will now jump on the hype train.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's really good. I appreciate the all caps, all your
Yeah.
vassals. That's very good. I don't think I've ever heard of this game. Huh.
It's a Paradox game.
All right,
okay.
last one. Children looking for discarded toys in the trash will no longer find themselves discarded.
Genre?
This is a simulation game.
Yeah, of course it is.
Children looking for discarded toys and trash. I'm just going to go Sims 4.
Yeah.
James is correct.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, no, let me lock in
no
2.
way.
Let me lock in 2. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
We have such hits as Bigfoot can no longer be asked to go on a group outing.
Okay.
And there's so many, obviously, for
course.
The Sims. So just like these were cursory ones that I grabbed that made me laugh. Fire protection coating applied to babies upon birth was being absorbed by the bassinets, preventing them from burning.
Great. I'm glad the babies have a fireproof shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's very important.
All right. And then I just have a single one for a bonus one. that
Sure,
I'm
let's go.
curious. And it was just a very funny written note. The Sump Map boss has been renamed from the Eater of Children to Braca, the Withered Crone. She still eats children.
Genre?
ARPG.
The Sump Map Boss.
This has got to be like D4 or PoE 2.
This is PoE too.
yeah.
When you see a name like that, you're like, this is one of
Yeah. No, you're absolutely correct.
All There you go.
She still eats children.
She still eats children.
I mean, it's important, you know.
We don't want to change the lore
Yeah,
here. We
look,
just don't
you
need
have
it in the name.
You have a shtick. You have a hook.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta keep
yeah.
that going. Oh, I should turn chat back on. I'm coming, Twitch chat. Don't worry.
Well done, Ben. That was sick. That was fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you could go for like days on the Sims, like patch notes and stuff. But yeah, when you were like, yeah, it's either RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress, I was like, damn, I can't believe you didn't also say like the Sims.
The
on
Sims.
It. Yeah.
I mean,
Those are the holy trinity. Though.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Hey, let's do this book club.
Hey, okay.
Okay, I'm curious because this is the only three people or the only two people I know in this office who are reading this book as well.
Sure.
I'm actually curious, Ben.
Yes.
You're only a couple chapters in.
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts?
So, from my understanding, it gets a little bit less of this, but I think it's funny and like it's I'm interested in the premise. For those of you who don't know, we're talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
It's patronizingly video gamey. At the start.
Sure. Yep.
You know, like and I'm okay with that. I can turn my brain off and stuff. But it's very much like, you know, several times they'll be like, and so I looked at a thing and I saw a little square pop up beside it, kind of like a tooltip from my favorite game.
Sure.
And then I blinked and I opened my inventory system, kind of like a video game inventory system. And you're like, yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but it is, you know, it's actually incredibly interesting to me to like have to read this, which is obviously a very westernized isekai kind of deal, right? And like that's kind of fine, but then like, you know, people are like, oh, anime about a guy who gets trapped inside of a video game, not my jam at all, right?
Yeah.
But so far it's good. I definitely have not had as much time as I would have liked to read it, but
that's fair. I will say that does go away. Like that's very much a symptom of
That's what
it
I've
being like the start of the book. So they're very much like, hey, it's like you're in a video game. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does fade out. Certainly after the first book.
Yeah, literally the last thing that I remember reading so far is here. You know, he's in like the first level or whatever, and he runs into like a goblin tank, I think, and the tank starts running him down, and he tries to get inside the room, but they won't let him, and so he pushes his way in, I guess, and they close the door and he makes it in. And that's how far I've gotten. So not very far at all.
Yeah. So for chat's benefit, Ben is halfway through or like a third of the way through book 1. I'm halfway through book 3.
I'm 3/4 of the way through book 4.
Yeah. So we're also getting into stuff. I don't know.
I'm also the one who's buying them all.
Yeah. We have this great hand-me-down chain happening right here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you heard about it, Serge, but like, because I had been trying to read it for a while.
Okay.
And people recommended, obviously, go to the library.
Sure.
But also, there's a app called Libby, which is like your library app, and so you can read like ebooks and stuff from it. And I tried to check out the book from the library, and they had 6 copies, I think, and every one of them had an 8-month wait.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Yeah.
Very, very popular. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't have as many problems with it as I did like Ready Player One, which I felt was like very heavy-handed and just like nostalgia. But
yeah,
like,
Ready Player One is also very like the future, right? Like Ready Player One is very much like this is our tremendously stupid ass looking future. Whereas Dungeon Crawler Carl is
the present.
That, but at a galactic scale, but not actually our fault. Which I kind of like.
Sure. I mean that's what the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was the same premise.
I was gonna say this feels reminiscent in some of its writing styles. Yeah.
Just be like, okay, well, we're just gonna pull you out of a very relatable life that you're in right now and put you in somewhere awful. So I have a hard time recommending the book to people because it's like very, very, very male power fantasy.
I wouldn't say it's very. It's definitely some. It could be way worse.
I guess.
Right? Like this could be like really quite bad.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you, though.
Yeah.
Like I could see some people getting turned off by it. But I think it's on the lighter side of the male fantasy.
Sure.
But You're enjoying. So you're halfway through book 3.
Yeah.
Which is tricky. I'm not going to lie. The second half of book 3 was a bit of a slog for me.
Interesting.
And I'll be curious to see how you find it.
Yeah.
But you've been enjoying them.
Yeah, they're a very good like momentum read.
Yes.
Where once you get going, you don't want to put it down.
Correct.
And I do enjoy that. Like they're an easy read.
Yeah.
Which examples of not easy reads. Jorbs wrote a book.
Yep.
And it was about like before we go live, I can't remember the exact name of the title. I apologize. And that was a book that I had to put down after every chapter because I was like, oh, this is heavy and makes me sad. I don't like that. This does not have that problem. You're just like, okay, like let's get going. Yeah, the genre is interesting. Ben was saying it's kind of like it's in a video game. I believe that like the genre for that is it's a systems novel, like a person who has a system. And that you have like you pop it up in your brain and you level up and you have stuff, whatever. And that's kind of interesting. So I don't know. The reason I say that is because I read a lot of terrible like web light novels all the time. And so this is a genre that I'm fairly familiar with. And so like a lot of the tropes you could just kind of check off in your brain and be like, okay, I know how this works. And then just keep moving. Oops.
Yeah.
So I can see them, because it has such a broad appeal, like really hammering that early on and being like, okay, if you've never read this genre before, here's what's happening, right?
Yeah. I somebody in chat, Brownie heard it called lit RPG.
Yeah.
Which is a very big sort of subgenre of that has popped up over the last probably like a half decade to a decade at this point.
But it's so funny because somewhere between that and Sword Art Online, which Ben was referencing, is there's a massive genre as well of your entire world is basically not being taken over, but is like there's this extremely, extremely, extremely popular MMO that people like enter full capsules to go into.
Yeah.
And, that's kind of a version of Ready Player One as well, but not necessarily as dystopian, and everyone's playing that, but they're actually just playing a game, but the majority of the story is through the perspective of like that RPG. And I don't think that's a lit RPG because that's something else. I don't know.
Yep. No, I mean I'm still having fun with it. It is. I do love the fact that it does feel like that momentum read where I will start reading and then all of a sudden it's like an hour, and like that's kind of impressive for the way that I think a lot of people's brains work these days.
Sure.
And like I would definitely. This is the big reason why I would recommend it to people if you were at all interested in maybe giving it a go, is that it is a very approachable book. Like it's not demanding a lot from you.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
As a non-reader, this is a good one for me to have hopped into.
Also, if we're talking about like a very heavy systems novel or something like that, it's very jargon light.
Yes.
So I don't know if you've ever tried to read like Neuromancer. You pick it
years
up
ago, but the
first paragraph, you're just like, oh my god, this is like they just throw in so much weird like techno babble and stuff like that. You're like, you're gonna be immersed in this world.
Yeah,
that's been my problem with a lot of fantasy and stuff like that. I know that like it's they talk with Adam all the time about Wheel of Time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, okay, I'll watch the show. Let me take a peek at the show. And within like the first 10 minutes, you get hit with like 17 proper nouns, and I'm just like, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of literature that like the first couple chapters have to be just like exposition of just like, okay, we need you to know who these people are, what the world is, what the systems of the world are. And, different authors do it in a different way to try and make it also entertaining, but it's very hard to not just do that. I think that's why isekai as a genre is so popular. So isekai is a genre where a person like I am transported to a fantasy dream world. And as a literary device, it works really well because the protagonist learns the world as a narrative device to let the reader learn the world.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what are you? And you're like, oh, hello, I'm a dwarf. Never met a dwarf before? Ha-ha. And you're like, okay, this is a world with dwarfs.
Yeah.
And you're like, here's some money. You're like, what do you mean money? Oh, well, conveniently, our system uses gold coins. 10 silver is 1 gold. 10 bronze is 1 silver.
Yeah.
And you're like, great. Right? It's a little heavy-handed sometimes, but it's like, it works because then you don't just have to sit through that. I'm going to be real. If I open a book and the first page is a map, I skip it. I'm not looking at a map before I know anything about your world. Like,
Interesting.
I don't care. What am I going to learn from this? I don't know where any of these places are. I don't care that like the eastern side is a mountain.
Wow. I'm I'm not the opposite. I'm not going to like speed read your book because there's a map, but I do like a good map. Yeah, what about Lord of the Rings?
I'd skip the map.
Good.
You know what? All right, unpopular take. You know what else I also skipped in Lord of the Rings?
Mm-hmm.
Every one of the songs.
Oh, that's fair.
As soon as I got to a song, I was just like,
And
You see those italics in your
you're like,
I don't need to read any of this, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
out.
fair.
I like the maps, but I agree with you, Serge. If I'm presented with it at the start, I'm like, I don't need this.
I have no context.
Yeah, so putting it either maybe in the back of the book
there
would be more beneficial for
There
me.
are
But
definitely times where I wish there were more visual. It's honestly surprising to me that there aren't way more visual things in the DCC books. They seem like they would fit in extremely well.
It's like hire an artist to do a sketch of like a weird looking monster.
Well, not even the monsters, just like more the layout, especially the part that you're coming up to. I'll be again curious to see how you. Yeah,
I would argue that specifically for book 3, I'm going to be vague about this for Ben's sake. I think if you drew it, it would spoil it. Because if you're in a puzzle scenario,
yeah.
I think what you want to communicate to your reader is that the characters are lost. And I don't think, you're not trying to solve this. This isn't a murder mystery where you as the reader are trying to be like, can I put together the clues and figure it out before it's done? I think you're trying to impose upon them a sense of like, this is really tough. And I don't think literally drawing out the answer as they do is like...
Yeah, not even necessarily the answer for me, but more like some sort of visual representation of what the characters know in that moment. And now I'm gonna try to convey that to my reader a little bit easier, and not necessarily, you're in this maze. Here is everything you need to know right off the start.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's fair.
Here's another great example too. As a writer, so oftentimes you don't know the answer at that time either.
Yeah.
And like in order to make a map of it, you'd have to know like what you're building towards. And you don't necessarily want to do that. I like to call that the X-Files system. Of here's the dream, right? In the X-Files. You make your show as complicated as possible. And you get canceled before you have to unwind it.
That's true.
And that's where Lost failed.
Yep. I mean, it's not really where X-Files failed, but
I know. No. X-Files nailed it. They didn't fail. X-Files nailed it. You just get canceled before you have to solve it.
But then they made movies and
but Lost failed that.
That's true.
What was that 80s horror nostalgia show?
Stranger Things.
I think, if you can't stick the landing, you get canceled before you have to.
That's true.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think in the particular case of Dungeon Crawler Carl, I don't think they need that.
Yeah, that's fair.
In that particular one, right?
I am very much enjoying book 4. I'm excited to see. Like, I have an idea where this series is going. I mean, it's not done yet.
Yeah.
Like, the guy's still writing it. I think a new book is actually coming out in like a couple months, and that's like book 7 or 8. I'm not entirely sure.
I think I saw somebody in chat earlier say they finished book 8, so it might be further than that.
Book 8 comes out in May.
Sure.
Okay, so I think I have an idea of like where the show or where this series is going to go beyond just being in the dungeon, which should be interesting to see come to life. They're also
but it's called Dungeon Crawler.
Yeah, I know.
What do we do if we're not in a dungeon?
Right? But we're also apparently going to get a TV show.
Interesting.
Which should be pretty interesting. Apparently, they're still in a position where they're now in a position where they're trying to figure out if it should be live action or cartoon. If anybody's watching, make it a cartoon.
Make it a cartoon.
Make it a cartoon.
So,
don't even play with the idea of making this a live action.
I'm going to be real.
How?
Are you watching the live action One Piece?
No, I'm not.
It's good.
I've heard.
It's good. Yeah. And season 2 is better than season 1. What's that tired side, Ben? Ben?
I don't think that is correct.
You don't think it's good?
I don't think that it is bad. I think that it is good considering what it's trying to do.
Have you seen season 2?
No.
Season 2 is way better than season 1.
Sure,
And
but
season
to
1
me,
was pretty good.
To me, it strikes me. I've seen the costuming.
Yep.
All that shit. It's a high budget. I will agree that it is the best anime adaptation I've seen live action.
Yep.
Absolutely. I don't think that it's necessarily that categorizes it as it's this incredible work or anything like that.
So season 1, I thought the costumes was the weakest part. In season 1, I felt like a lot of the costumes felt like cosplayers in a world. Like it didn't feel like they belonged in the world. It felt like weird people. And season 2, I think they nailed that better.
Okay.
Where you have a bunch of weird little guys, but they actually feel like they belong. Like I don't know how they changed that. I don't know if it had to do with lighting. I don't know if it had to do with somehow making the characters feel like they belong in the setting. But they did a much better job in season 2 of
season 2
of making it feel immersive.
Yeah, because it's just like the first one. It's like, to me, it's good despite what it has to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's one of those things where if this was a standalone story and they didn't have to do these, it didn't have to try and reimagine the crazy anime One Piece costumes and like there's no universe where if we were telling this story, it would be a dude with using a 3-sword technique where he puts one of the swords in his mouth. We just wouldn't. Right?
Honestly,
we have to make that work in the
dude,
case
Zoro is sick.
Totally,
Yeah,
sure, yeah.
Zoro
it's
is-
still dumb when he puts the sword in his mouth.
Nah.
Yes, yes, it is.
You just don't have Zoro in your heart, man.
Sure, I don't. You're right. So
Yeah.
as an objective viewer, I just have to look at this for what it is, not with zero One Piece love in my heart. I have to look at this objectively as a thing on its own, and that's the way that I've vibed.
The rare Ben L.
I'm glad you say it's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So costume examples, I thought the shark people looked great. I thought those effects were neat. It was honestly just the costumes.
Serge, can you tell me the name of the dude who makes things in his tummy? What's the name of that guy?
The guy who makes things in his.
He's got a big metal jaw, and he's like all metal in his chest, and he can eat things and spit them out.
That's
Wow.
the king Wapo, the king of Dupo Island or something like that.
Okay.
You looking him up?
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you.
This dude looks sick. I think this guy looks great, honestly.
I
No. Go for it.
no,
Yeah.
I'm
I honestly thought they did a very good job with representing this. Another great example of a costume, if you're going to bring some up, is look up Mr. 3.
Sure.
Live action One Piece. I thought they looked great. I thought the giants looked great.
Oh, sorry, I'm struggling here. Google image search is awful, and this is a terrible thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
did that.
It's all AI now. I'm going to be honest. I have dropped Google entirely. I am now a DuckDuckGo.
So this is kind of what I've got going on here, and this is probably not the best example that I was seeing because this one's actually not too bad.
I think I honestly thought this homie looked great.
Huh.
Yeah, and then switch to
I'm trying to show. You can kind of see it here. One sec. This image, I don't know. It just kind of looks weird. I don't know.
Well, it is supposed to look weird because that's his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Go to Mr. 3. So yeah, Mr. 3 One Piece live action. There you go. The autocorrect. I honestly thought this guy looked great. He ate the candle fruit. And so he turns people into wax. He uses wax as a thing. His hair is supposed to look like a wick.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like his fingers drip wax. I thought this guy looked dope. But yeah, season 1, I think they're called the Cat Bandits.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were. I mean, I don't use this word often. I thought they were cringe. I was just it just looked bad. The motion was bad. I was just like, oh, I don't like this.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just think that if it was a story trying to be its own kind of thing,
Sure.
outside of we have to try and incorporate some way to make this, this anime.
Yeah.
stuff into it.
But I don't know. Smoke would look great. Anyways, I've been a big One Piece fan. I think the live action show is getting better. Apparently, season 2 is the most expensive show they've ever done. It had like $160 million budget or something like that for 8 episodes.
Who's making that? Is it Netflix?
Netflix, yeah. So I don't know. I do agree. I think animation would be a better.
I mean,
fit
like
for it.
the biggest reason
Your budget
is
would have to
like,
be enormous.
Yeah, the
if you wanna
budget
do
is
live
enormous.
action.
There's just way too many like different kinds of characters that would look probably terrible unless you're throwing again hundreds of millions at it. But most importantly, like it is a comically violent.
I was wondering
thing.
about that too.
Like
Ben,
you
have
know,
you got into all the weird feet stuff yet?
well, there's that, but just like everything just explodes
Constantly.
like they just crush things. Like he's just
well,
constantly.
he also like steps on things to death.
yeah, like
and
it's just
yeah.
it's just constant like over the top gore, and like that's kind of like a big part of the vibe of the books is the like sort of over the top comical violence, and like you just can't do that in real life. You can, but it would cost so much money.
Yeah.
So much money.
I don't know. I do hope. I mean, maybe this is just old man Jaeger here. I do hope that they don't show too much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like
you can imply a lot of violence, but you don't have to. Like, I don't.
I mean, it just needs to be Rick and Morty, right?
Interesting.
Like I haven't watched. It's been a few years since I've watched Rick and Morty, but like I watched a decent amount of the first probably like 4 or 5 seasons or whatever. No idea where that show is at right now, but I think that's kind of where that show would shine in terms of like the cartoon violence and ability to create so many different kinds of characters and stuff like that. But yeah, the idea of doing it live action just seems completely wild to me. So the fact that that's even a conversation they're having is pretty wild. So, all right. That's enough of the
book club?
of our inaugural book club.
Hey, I'll try and read more for the next time.
Yeah, maybe
by
in
the
like
time Surge comes in a
when
year, yeah.
when Surge comes back in however many months, maybe we'll
we're
all
all
be
done all the books.
We're,
Yeah.
man, probably not all
Chapter
done all the
5.
books, but like maybe we'll be further around. What was that, Ben?
Chapter
I'll
5.
be on chapter 5. Yeah.
Oh, good. Don't sell yourself so short. You'd be in chapter 6, 7.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you'll be good.
I got bad news, James. Another Pokemon game's coming out soon.
No. We got a year.
Yeah,
is it?
the
Okay.
next main line is in
Yeah,
like
they're actually taking a year off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And there's no other video games that come out between now and that Pokemon game that Ben is going to be interested in and play.
Yeah.
And he's grown bored of all the other video games he's playing. He's
Yes.
just a book boy now.
I'm just a book boy.
No, there we go. Somebody's talking about April 8th is Champions.
Oh,
There's another
Champions
Pokemon.
that's the new like digital.
It's the digital way to play comp Pokemon. That is free to play.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and I will be playing that. And but I don't. It's not going to be like life consuming like Pokopia is.
That's fair. That's fair. How's Pokopia treating you?
It's an incredibly good game.
Yeah.
When I get the opportunities to play it off stream, it's great. I only get to play it on stream though because Nicole takes the Switch away from me.
Time to get another
She's
Switch.
like,
Apparently,
this is my Switch.
you got to become a double Switch household.
I bought a Switch for Road Quest filming, and it has not been mine since Road Quest filming. That was 2018.
Yeah.
No, but it's a very good game. I rolled credits on it on stream, and then it basically unlocks creative mode, minus like you can spawn blocks. You still have to get all the resources, but you can float and stuff.
Interesting.
Oh.
Which is really great.
Huh. Okay.
And you can like multiple place blocks and stuff. It's very, very helpful so that in the post game, because there's so much to do, you can, if you're wanting to build like houses and stuff like that, it's a lot easier. You can like hot swap blocks, which is really, really cool. Instead of having to like break a block and then put the thing in, you can just go, no, this block is now this block that I have in my inventory, and it swaps them.
Oh, that's
just really
sick.
cool. So, yeah, the game is incredibly good, and it seems like they're already planning on doing like a bunch of patches and events and DLC and stuff. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
It occurs to me that I haven't actually I watched people play it when it first came out a couple weeks ago, but I have no idea what that game looks like beyond hour 5. And so I'm assuming that you can get into making some pretty cool big stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah?
People are starting to figure out how to do automation and stuff in the game. Because,
Of course you can.
I mean, so basically there's 5 zones. There's 5 zones, and each one of them has 10 levels of environment level, and you increase that by making houses and all that kind of jazz. And
Damn.
then there's also all the side quests and all that kind of stuff, so you can get quite deep into it.
Cool. That's awesome. What else? Anything else going on in the media worlds? Watching anything good?
Nicole and I finally watched Predator Badlands.
Ooh.
That movie is very, very good.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun, and especially for Nicole, who has like no attachment to the Alien franchise at all. She enjoyed the crap out of it and stuff, and she's like, "Wait, Weyland Yutani, that's like that Alien Romulus like movie, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, they're in there. They're in it. They're present in every Alien kind of thing." And she's like, "Oh, okay, cool," and like started putting it together. But I really like that there's a scene in it when the titular predator is like getting all of his like gear ready to go take on the bads or whatever, and it's not the same, but it obviously is trying to channel a montage similar to what Sylvester Stallone did in Predator, where he's like getting all ready to go.
You mean
fight
Arnold?
him.
But yeah.
Arnold, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
Arnold.
Interesting.
I was
That's
thinking
a fun.
Rambo there for a second.
That's a fun callback.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of it kind of felt
Weird.
like a callback to that sort of thing, but it's reversed now. It's
So
the Predator getting
so
ready.
go with me on this journey, because I am out of touch with Predator stuff. We have the original Predator, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger versus the Predator in the jungle. Pretty iconic, pretty classic. Predator 2 is Daniel Glover in New York City or something like that.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I've watched the Predator movies.
It's weird. It's a very different movie. He's an LA detective or something like that.
Okay.
Then we fast forward to Alien versus Predator.
Sure.
With the tagline, "No matter who wins, we lose."
Yeah.
They make a second AVP 2.
Sure.
Then is the next movie Prey?
It might be
Like, did they do anything else with that? And that's like this massive reboot, which is really, really cool and kind of interesting. And then where are we now? Predator Badlands? Like, is this like a new reimagining of the franchise? Like, what's happening? What's happening here?
I don't think I've ever cared about Predator. In fact,
I mean, it's just so weird they did so
I-
much with this IP, right?
I've definitely watched the first one. I don't think I watched the second one. I remember seeing AVP in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters too. Christmas Day, baby.
Yeah, Christmas Day, like, God, what was it, 25 years ago now, probably?
Something like that. Yeah.
And,
probably like 2005.
yeah.
We'll look that up. Can we get a look up on that?
Yeah, and
I'm gonna guess 2005 was AVP 1.
I have no idea where I've been after that. And then there's all the Alien movies.
2004 for
Oh,
Alien versus Predator.
off by some uncountable number.
God, that's wild.
Which I have to say, looking at the movie poster for AVP, it has kind of like the same cadence and look as like a Men in Black.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
It was
That,
that. It was
it
of that era.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that's
same,
kind of
same
the...
sort of era.
Yeah. Serge, what are you enjoying in the world of media as of late?
My biggest view time lately has been it was called the First Stand. It was a massive League of Legends tournament down in Brazil,
Okay.
and it was dope. It was an 8-team invitational, 5-round double elimination tournament.
Damn.
It was a good time. It was a lot of League of Legends.
What, like, so just like it's not part of the big sort of like yearly league?
No, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 6 regions.
Okay.
So the number 1 team of all the 6 regions got an invite, and then the last 2 regions that did the best at tournaments got a second seed.
Okay.
So the Korean region and the Chinese region both got to bring in 2 teams.
Okay.
And then and they all battled.
What was the grand prize?
$100,000. Like, it was like $100,000, $50,000, and then reducing. Which, I mean, I think I'm of the impression that esports athletes make a lot of money.
Some of them can.
So $100,000 for something like that.
that seems very low.
Yeah, it wasn't massive, but I don't know. Maybe it's just part of the other contract stuff. I mean, that's just the prize. Because I imagine like they get sponsored for stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've heard for most things, like even like prize fighters,
Yeah.
like the pot that they make to fight is not even. I mean, unless it's like a big event,
Yeah.
it's typically not even the majority of what they make. Most
Yeah.
of it's on sponsor
Yeah, a
stuff.
lot of it's on
So-
sponsors. Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. That was good.
Okay.
Obviously, I've been watching One Piece,
Yep.
and otherwise, I've just been playing games.
Sick.
I play video games.
Yeah. You do play a lot of video games.
Play a lot of video games.
Yeah, I don't think I've been up to anything new since last week in terms of media. I was given Marathon by Jordan Jordan bought me Marathon.
Man, it's so fascinating. The Marathon discourse is fascinating, but keep going.
But so I've only played it for about 2.5 hours.
Sure.
I played it on stream with Jordan and Matt, like on his stream. I didn't stream it. And it surprised me. If I had to like rank it, like if I had to place it somewhere between like say Arc Raiders, which is an incredibly new player friendly game.
Yep.
Like if you have never touched a extraction shooter in your life, Arc Raiders is the most approachable game that exists in the genre.
Sure.
Escape from Tarkov is probably the least accessible game in the genre. I would not recommend. That's a game that I have over 1,000 hours in, and I would not recommend anybody buy or play Escape from Tarkov who is not already owns it. This
period.
Just period. I expected Marathon to fall way closer to Arc Raiders than it did.
Okay.
I was actually really surprised with how little hand holding it did, and then just threw you into a game with way more systems and items than I was expecting. Just a buttload of lore that you can really dig into, which is cool, but not the reason why I play those kinds of games. So I don't really care. So that's all kind of just wasted on me. And then,
I don't play this. I don't play games for lore.
I don't play games for. I don't play that kind of game for lore.
I know,
but it was just like, it just didn't tell you almost anything. And people were like, "Oh yeah, it's Bungie. Destiny 2 hasn't had a decent, new player experience for basically the entire time it's been around." But I'm like, "Yeah, but this is a new game. Like, the opportunity here to really like." Ease people into this thing, and it just didn't do that. I was surprised. I mean, it's a great, it's an incredibly well made game. It's incredibly well optimized. It's obviously being created by a team of people who know how to make a goddamn video game, which is refreshing coming from frickin' Escape from Tarkov. The gunplay is great. It's Bungie gunplay. If you like Destiny 2 gunplay, you're going to enjoy Marathon gunplay, I think. I don't know. I haven't played it beyond those couple hours. I do want to try to put in a little bit more time in the next couple weeks here while people are still hot on it, because it's been a big hit within our little group
which is
of friends
wild.
here.
That's
Cameron,
very funny.
Hardcore, Graham really into it, Matt Wiggins really into it, Jordan got really into it. And those are 4 guys who have never touched an extraction shooter before.
Nope.
And they're all super super hyped on it, which is cool to see. I love it. I'm a huge fan of the genre. So anything that pushes it forward, I'm in favor of. What were you going to say?
Watching people who've never played an extraction shooter learn an extraction shooter. We have some friends in another Discord who are getting into it, and they're like, "This is bad." And I'm like, "Oh man!"
And now we're saying it's bad because they die and they lose their stuff.
But also like the time to kill is very low.
Yes.
And you have to explain, it's like, well, time to kill has to be low and stuff like that. Otherwise, like, squads just dominate everything, right? And you're like, it's weird. And I don't know, trying to explain to people that extraction shooters aren't like Counter-Strike. It's not like Twitch reflexes. It's not like all you need to do is have a minimal amount of map knowledge, a little bit of gear knowledge, and then you're probably fine.
Yeah.
It's a knowledge game.
Yeah.
Like RimWorld, like Dwarf Fortress. Like the problem in these games isn't just, okay, every shooter, you need to know the guns, you need to know the map. And then from that, like, you and your personal skill level can like change a lot of those very quick 1v1 sorts of stuff. In these games, you need to know quest information.
Yeah.
Where are you going? The map information is so much more beyond, like, because the maps are bigger and you need to know what is a safe route to get out. But the safe route depends on player knowledge, which comes from quest knowledge, which comes from map knowledge.
Yep.
Because, like, okay, I've got something that's very valuable. I'd like to leave as quickly as possible and not die. How do you do that?
The game doesn't have a secure container.
Sick.
Which is wild to me, because like that's a staple of the genre.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Like, not even just like
container.
a
Duck-Off
two-slot?
has a secure container.
Yeah, like it seems like such
Arc
a
Raiders has one too.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
it's
I didn't know that.
Wild to me that
Do you bring keys in?
I think you can.
Interesting.
I didn't get that far.
That'd feel really bad if you didn't have a secure container.
Yeah.
But you, like, it's and especially loot knowledge.
Yeah.
Where to loot, how to loot, what's worth taking out. Like, And all of that, all of those decisions under the pressure of at any second we get jumped and lose everything is what makes the genre charming. But it's a massive friction point.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a massive friction point. And a lot of people bump off it. They're like, and you know, the discourse often comes down to like, sweaty tryhards keep murdering me.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, yeah. I mean, these are the people who've put in the time and learn it. And it's just like, I know if I stand here, somebody's going to walk by and I can just take all their stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
it's one of those things where, like, I think the genre has an audience. I don't think that audience is ever going to be all that big. Which is
brought in
great.
a ton
Oh,
of new
Arc Raiders,
people.
yeah, Arc Raiders was huge. But even then, you still had the same people who played that game for an hour and were like, "Man, this game would be so much better if it was PvE."
Yeah,
and it's just
people
like,
be like,
no, it really wouldn't.
Why is this community more collaborative? And I feel like that's the Sea of Thieves things all over again, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's not the game they made.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're looking at an MMO. You want to play an MMO, right? That's Destiny, where PvP is opt in.
Yeah.
And otherwise, you're like collaborating with people, but like that tension of like getting killed or being able to jump somebody else is like what makes it different, right?
That's the whole. Yeah, it's the big appeal. All right, friends. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. But that is going to be the end of today's program. Serge, thank you for coming by and hanging
my
out.
pleasure. Next time I'll bring coffee.
Hell
And
yeah.
fried chicken apparently.
And we'll talk about books. Yeah, coffee and fried chicken at 10 a.m. Nothing hits better.
Oh man,
That's the
Nothing hits-
dream.
Yeah, that's the dream.
good. All right, I'll write that down.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you next week.
Yep. Ben, thank you as always for coming in and doing what you do. And,
Oh my God, there's a camera.
There is a camera. And thanks to all of you for hanging out and watching us today. We really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Hey, go check out the Patreon at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. If you would like to support us financially, that's the place to do it, or it's certainly one of the places to do it. Even if you got $2, $3 a month, it would just mean the world to us if you could head over there and throw us some support. You could also subscribe here on Twitch. You could become a member over on one of our many YouTube channels, or you can check out the store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. Any one of those ways is a great way to financially support us. But hey, if you can't do that, that's chill too. Just hang out, tell your friends, share us on social medias, all that good stuff. We'd really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for Good Morning Moonbase this week. We're off next week. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with the next episode, and we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.